Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchlll, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Yay! Hot dog! Oh, I love it.
Usually I go over and give Elaine a little kiss. But I ain't gonna kiss you. Have you all gone bananas?
Nah.
Hi, y'all.
They were dancing all night above us, so we've moved upstairs.
And they moved downstairs. Well, now listen, we can't change the names. You've got to do musical chairs, and everybody gets back in his own place,
Okay.
or I'm gonna have a temper tantrum.
Okay.
All right, ready, go.
I'm
Chairs.
furious.
Now, here's the bad news. I'm not moving.
All right.
Awfully nice meeting.
There's a tiger in your. Okay.
You don't miss anything, do you?
No, I don't. All
It's
right.
not the same, is it, honey?
Ready?
We're all ready.
Okay.
Opening, cute.
Yes, cute. It looked funny backstage when they says Scoey Mitchlll and your face come up or what, I don't know. Anyway, are
I
you all
used to be a
set?
blonde.
You used to be a blonde? What made you change?
He didn't have any fun.
Your mother. Blondes have more fun. Okay, here are two players, Rosemary Reed and Bob Herman here. All right.
Fine.
Rosemary Reed has won $5,600. She's being challenged by Bob Herman. At this moment, in the middle of round two, he's ahead, 4-0. You've got one question to go here. If you score 4, you'll tie. 5 will win the game. Let's see how it turns. All right. Now we're all set to carry on here and see what happens here. Rosemary, you ready? Okay.
Oh,
Everybody plays. This is Rosemary's
baby.
final.
This is Rosemary's baby.
No. This is her final question. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose. That seems like a reasonable thing to me. Just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose.
You mean leaving the North Pole or leaving for the North Pole?
No, leaving to
The
come
North-
down here to my
From the
house and
North
come down
Pole.
the chimney
From.
the North Pole.
Okay, sweetheart. Anything you say.
All right, the upper tier is ready, and so is the lower tier, and we call on Rosemary Reed. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose.
Broke.
He broke his nose?
He busted it like a light bulb.
Oh. Does it say that in the song, Rosemary? I don't remember all the lyrics. We'll find out. Broke his nose is what she said. Scoey, what'd you say?
Well, knowing how the weather is at the North Pole, I figure he may have had to blew his nose.
He blew his nose. See, there's a little touch of humor there because blue is a color. Blue, I don't know. That's
Now that's the end of it. I spoke to you earlier in the week.
You better come up with a better answer because he's going to do the same thing to you.
I have a better answer than Sweet Rosemary and a better answer than Rotten Scoey.
What?
I have froze it.
Froze it. Froze his nose.
Oh, now don't be hateful.
Yeah.
I'll get you all in the parking lot.
You can tear that up and throw it on her head now. Now you've got to match everyone remaining, Rosemary, to stay in the game. The 4 remaining celebrities. Charles broke his nose is what she said.
Blue.
Blew his nose, so Bob Herman wins the game. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm glad
What do you have there?
Polish.
Polished his nose.
Polish.
Okay, Rosemary, you're going to be leaving here with $5,600. How's that make you feel?
Great.
Good. Nice to meet you. Many thanks for being with us. Rosemary Reed.
Hello to the baby.
Don't forget to write.
Okay. Now, Bob, here's the way it goes. You can win over $5,000 here if all goes well for you. And shall we begin?
I sure hope so.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Ben blank. The answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then if you match that next one, it's $250. If you match the answer that's in that bottom slot, you get $100. Which celebrities would you like to get an assist from?
Charles?
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey, he says. There's one.
Richard?
What do you say, Richard?
You're really a school teacher. You didn't even look at me when you said my name. Richard? Just
Shape up, Richard.
That's right.
What?
You hamburger. Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
A tall fellow with a
Fannie?
kite.
Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur. So you've got Ben-Hur, Ben Franklin, Ben Casey. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. Bob, what do you want to do?
I think I'll try Ben-Hur.
You tried Ben-Hur. I put $2 on Ben-Hur once. Okay, Ben-Hur's the answer you're looking for. The answer Fannie gave you. Let's find out if it's up there. And if so, where? First, may we see the $100... Don't ding until I'm finished talking. How dare you ding
tell
in the
him,
middle
fat
of a
lady.
sentence there.
Gene,
What?
could be someone at the door and you'll be so embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. Would you answer the door, Joe? All right. May we see the $100 response? Now, that's the time to
There
give.
he
There's
is.
Ben
God
Franklin.
bless him.
Who gave you that answer? Richard gave you that.
for
Oh, that's right.
$100.
Okay, for $100. All right, still looking for Ben-Hur. Here's the $250 response. There it is.
Ben Gay.
Ben Gay. Ben Hogan.
Ben Gay.
Yeah, Ben Gay, Ben Hogan. There are a lot of good Bens
It's
there.
Ben
All right.
Gay.
What do you think, audience?
Gay!
Gay?
Gay!
The whole audience?
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey.
All right, let's find out. Here's the $500 response.
Bend over.
Ben
Benjamin.
Okay. Ben Casey. Charles gave you that answer, didn't he? They ignored you, Charles.
What do you think I'm wearing this captain's hat to mislead people? I'm the captain.
All right. And a very knowledgeable one you are. Hey, why are you wearing that captain's hat?
I'm the captain.
Oh, all right. Okay. Now, you've got $250, Bob. That means you play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. To collect that amount, however, you've got to match one celebrity exactly head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Charles.
Charles, get ready to write. You face me, Bob. Here we go. The
Good
$2,500
luck,
question
everybody.
is as follows. Blank Ray, R-A-Y. Blank Ray. Or blank Ray. Blank
R-A-Y.
Ray. R-A-Y. I think the captain is going down with the ship.
He was on the Titanic for years.
That's right. Okay, Charles finally made up his mind. Bob, now we need a response from you which you think will match his answer. What do you say? Blank Ray.
Sun.
Sun Ray. Why are you booing him? It might be a winner, you never know. Charles, for $2,500, may we see a
Sorry,
response?
I said X-ray.
X-ray. You like X-ray better? Was that? Did you think of that choice? Really? Well, there are a couple of good ones there. Sun Ray, he had that. X-ray is another good one. Okay, you're up to $350, and you'll meet another player right after. Bob Herman, are you ready to start another game? Yep. Okay, then let's present another player we're very pleased to have with us, Maureen Ballas. How are you? You know Bob Herman? Where are you from, Maureen, and all that?
I'm from Mission Viejo. I'm a housewife and mother. I have a little boy, Danny, who's 15 months old, and my husband is an elementary school teacher.
Okay. All right, you ready to have a go at this?
Yes,
You have a chance to see this program?
all the time.
Atta
Oh,
girl.
yes.
Okay, I'll push a button and reveal our first round questions and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B. Everybody plays. New game, folks. The hotel clerk said, this strong man's convention is terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window. There was a strong man's convention in the hotel. And the clerk said, it's terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window. You finished?
I hate that
Oh,
question.
yeah.
That's not a bad question.
I don't like it, though.
It gives
I mean,
free rein to your
you
imagination.
know, it just is a question of personal taste.
And you're a
I
creative
like
person. Isn't that true?
Yep.
I'm trying to.
All right, upper tier is ready, lower tier. Fannie is dragging. Now she's ready. Okay, Maureen. The
Fannie's
hotel
been
clerk
dragging for the last 5 years.
The hotel clerk said, this strong man's convention is terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window.
The bed.
The bed. Apparently, the audience would have said bed if they had been participating. Scoey, what do you say?
Well, you know, when you said strong man
Yeah,
in 709,
in 709.
well, I just...
P.U.
Now, wait a minute. Let's hear it first before we have any editorial
I said
comment.
they threw 708 out there.
That's a good answer. I like that answer.
I do too.
P.U.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah!
All right. You better have a funnier one than that if you say P.U. to that now.
P.U.
Come on now.
You'll be sorry you turned on me earlier. I said bad.
Bad.
Oh, that was so obvious.
Yes. Charles, what did you
Trick
say?
from that.
There were twin beds.
Twin bed. Okay. I don't know. Yes,
But Gene, these guys were so strong that they just threw the whole convention out the window.
Everything went out the window.
Yeah.
Beds, pianos, everything. They're booing you too. There.
Bill means good to me.
Yeah. All right. What do you say, Richard?
I say that Maureen is so delightful.
She is.
Even though I could have gone for 708, it wouldn't have gotten any bigger a laugh because he already did it. So I wrote bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Tiger lady.
I thought they were much stronger, and I said that they threw the elevator out the window.
And then, boy, that is something strong.
Now that deserves a PU.
That's right. Okay.
P.U.
Definite
So that's 3 for you, and Bob, you're coming up here. Let's see what we've got for old Bob Herman there. Everybody listen now. Wait a minute, what's that? I'm all twisted up here.
Honey, you mustn't drink before you do the show.
I don't drink. It's bad for your pancreas. Fannie Flagg said,
I beg your pardon?
Fannie Flagg said,
Hi.
Mine looks fine.
Fannie Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my blank. Fannie Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my blank. I've got rocks in my blank.
What are you laughing at, Scoey?
We're just chatting among ourselves up here.
Scoey and Brett are ready.
haven't finished.
I haven't started.
Neither is Charles Nelson.
I've got rocks in my blank, Charles. Did you hear that, Bob?
Certainly did.
Okay, you think about that while they're finishing writing here. Now we're all set. Almost. 2 answers.
I don't
Fannie
wanna
Flagg said, even in a
insult-
hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my... Easy.
Fannie!
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Here we go. Bob Herman.
Elaine?
Fannie Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my...
Bra?
In my bra.
I do not. I never have either.
I thought she looked a little lumpy, didn't you?
Hey, I got a problem now because
What?
we're going to have to talk to the judges. See, this is a cover-all statement that I generally... I got rocks in my buns. You know,
No, does not match. No, does not match.
If you'd had buns in your rocks, I could have allowed it.
That's right, but not this way. All right, Brett, what did you say?
Did you know that
No, it's a simple request we're making, showing the answer.
Did you know that Fannie won 3rd place in a wino contest?
No, I didn't.
She
first
shares
and
the
second.
dressing with me. She don't have no rocks in her.
Oh, she doesn't. Where does she
has
have
them in her buns.
In her buns. All right. Charles?
kidding.
Just when things look bad, Bob, the captain comes through. She doesn't have rocks in her bra.
She doesn't.
No,
That's what he
she
said.
has 2 towels, 4 wash rags, and an old tent, but I put bra.
That's funny.
So, Bob, that's one match for you. I've got rocks in my, and he says bra. What do you say?
Well, I don't want to offend Fannie, but it's just what I heard from Brett, because Brett told me that she has rocks in her head.
In her head?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Richard, the plot thickens.
Well, hence the expression, 2 heads are better than 1.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't want to be rude. I just tried to match the gentleman.
Now, how did you respond to this? What is your reaction?
Responded to, you want my honest opinion? Do you
Your
know how
honest-
I responded?
How?
I responded to Brett's dirty mind and her dirty laugh, so I wrote bra, and she wrote something else.
Okay. 3-2 at the end of round 1, and round 2 comes up right after this message for you.
Someone.
Now, we're ready to go on here into round 2. 3-2, our challengers ahead. Maureen, would you make a selection?
B, please.
Okay. Last time you matched Richard, Brett, and Charles. The 3 of you will not participate. The others will.
I'm
When-
winning out.
When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank.
Oh, am I glad I don't have to answer that. I don't even
That's an
begin to
easy one. When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank. Scoey's ready? You ready, Fannie? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right, Maureen. When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank.
Eskimo.
Say, he's this tall, and he doesn't see too well. All right. Okay, I guess she didn't quite understand it. Let's find out.
I'm with Maureen.
Did you understand it?
Yeah, you said he's this tall,
Yeah. And
so
he's
therefore
nearsighted.
he could not rub nose with the Eskimo.
Well, I would assume that he would, if he's
Well,
nearsighted,
then if he couldn't rub nose with the Eskimo, he really couldn't make it with the polar bear.
That's from the polar bears.
That, too, is a rotten answer.
That's the only one I have.
What did you say?
Well, I just said another midget.
That, too,
That
is a
good, huh?
rotten answer.
Rotten.
Fannie Flagg.
It seems perfectly obvious to me that not one person understood the question, did they?
No.
I did.
You
now,
did.
your little midget, when they go to, where was it, hon?
Alaska.
The only thing that they could rub noses with would be a little penguin.
If there were penguins in Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So, here we go. Now, it's still 3-2, and Bob Herman, 1 to tie, 2 to win. Let's see what happens here. Charles does not play, and Fannie does not play. Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set. Quickly, Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set. Go.
Oh.
Okay. All set over there, Bob. Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set.
Kisses.
Kisses the TV set. That's a good idea. Scoey, what'd you say? The dog kisses the TV set.
What do you think you said?
Well, I said I have a dog who does this. He watches.
He watches TV.
Yeah.
Smart dog. Yep. Brett?
My dog barks at it.
He barks at it.
Well, if you'll hang around a while, you'll get
Elaine,
to
what
like
do you
it.
say?
Vincent's dog turns it on.
Turns it on.
Yay! Another on my
Okay,
side.
you must match Richard to stay in the game. Bob, what do you say, Richard? He said kisses.
Yes, I happen to know the dog very well, and I'm sure it's just a matter of opinion. He wets the TV.
congratulations to you. You've got $100. We've got to say goodbye to Bob Herman. Together with our thanks, we've got $350 for you, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Bob Herman. Okay, as Bob goes, we're going to leave you two here for a moment or so for this message of interest. Okay, just have a second to say goodbye. Thank you. Join us next time, Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Everyone has something to hide.
I moonlight as a mud wrestler.
But on the new game show, I've Got a Secret.
Do you have more of something than you should have?
Nothing stays hidden for long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've Got a Secret. Coming up next, only on GSN.
GSN.
The network for games.